told the guys, winning ugly, still winning. So obviously we didn't. We kind of limped down the stretch, but we were able to make enough free throws and we got enough stops. Obviously, the big key to our success today was that I thought we played outstanding defense, and then we finished those defensive possessions by pretty much owning the defensive backboards, and then on offense, Lump was pretty dominant in the paint, and again it was enough, but in tournament play. I think it was Valvano that used to say, "You win in advance. No sense in looking back."
Coach, in the first couple minutes and the last couple minutes, do you think the team showed its youth, a little nervous coming out and finishing the game?
Absolutely. Oddly enough, you look at Lump's stats and you'd say, "Wow, he was really good," which he was at times. I had to sub early for him before the first media timeout, because he went and he stood on the right block and never moved. And it was nerves that was kind of borne out by being inactive, and so I just said, just relax over here a little bit, and when you get in, because he was so good up in Annapolis, and we were hoping for the same kind of performance, because his size gives them problems inside. So I think that was the case for him, and then down the stretch. If you think about it, none of our guys have kind of been in this situation, so I do think, the free throws, we executed to get the free throws well. We played outstanding defense, but, who would have thought that Vlad would have missed however many that he missed? And, we put the ball in Danny Munoz's hands at the end. He's an excellent free throw shooter. That's who we wanted to have the ball. Free throws didn't go in. Now, hopefully the fact that we've been in this situation now, I'm sure, knowing our guys, they're going to be upset with themselves and spend some time the next couple of days, on the free throw line, shooting some more free throws. But yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
Can you just describe your defensive tactic against Navy, knowing they're a very perimeter team, they like to cut and slash and everything?
Well, the big thing is you just have to make them work, and part of that is what you do offensively. When you look at their shooting percentage, you'd say either that we played good defense or that they had a poor shooting game. But I think another stat that's really important for us, given our history this year, and you look at the points off turnovers, huge. And for us, even though we weren't exactly lighting it up on offense, we weren't turning the ball over and allowing them to get out in transition. We made it pretty much a half-court game, which gave us a chance. And I think the thing that's really remarkable is that Simon McCormick, our best defender and the guy who has, I thought, done a solid job on Harris. The scoring totals might not have showed that, but he didn't. What did he play? 8 minutes. That is 9 minutes. So I thought collectively we did a pretty good job. In the first half, we were when Toppicer hit the three early in the game, I think that kind of got our guys' attention, and we were extending out at the 4 and 5 spot more than what we wanted to. And so Navy was able to drive the ball and accumulate fouls on us. We tried to make that adjustment, saying let's guard inside out. You can't give Harris shots, you can't give Sugar shots, but those other guys, we're not giving them shots, but we can't be so afraid of Garcia and Toppicer and those guys that we're creating driving lanes for Avaro and Harris and Sugars. So that was a little bit of the change after the first, 8 or 10 minutes.
Guys, what did you think of your first Patriot League action as starters? What a game, right?
It was a great game. They're a very good team. They're very good defensively. They got offensively, got Harris, Sugars. They score a bunch of points. Then their role guys are very good also. So it was a tough game for us.
Well, it was pretty nerve-wracking. They had the shot there at the end, but we did a good job. We obviously defended well there, even though we were missing free throws. We missed a bunch, but it's just, you know, a win's a win. At this time, you know, you just got to do anything you can to win and move on, and that's what we did.
Something that's unlike you guys. I think there's 77% free throw shooting team. These nerves, you think
I mean, it was just one of those things. We started missing a couple. I mean, even Vlad missed a couple. He never misses any free throws, so it was just one of those nights, I guess.
Steven, this is your third straight. Are you starting to get differently or the shots down?
Well, I mean, a lot of it, you know, our guards are doing a good job throwing it in, and Vlad, you know, Vlad gets a lot of attention from the other teams, and usually the better big defender guards him, and it leaves me open underneath so I can do some things.
Vlad, did you feel the victory was safe with a minute or two left? Do you think you guys let your guard down a little bit?
No, as soon as we start going to the free throw line, I thought we had it. You know, we usually knock them down, and I guess especially for me tonight was one of those nights that nothing was falling. So it just happened that we missed a couple, and they knocked down a couple of threes, and it was a ball game.
It's a great game. As always, when American and Navy play over the last few years, it just seems like it's coming down to the last possessions. Very proud of our team. We're very, very proud of our team and the way we gutted back and just gutted it out really all game. And it's been a great season. Really enjoyed coaching these guys. I wish American the best of luck. Yeah. Oh, I think it's been a rivalry, as our guys would say. It's been a rivalry, Coach. That's what this is. It's been a rivalry for a long time. Got great respect for Jeff, the American program. I mean, last year, literally, the games came down to whoever had the ball last won. 2 years before that, we swept them, and then all 3 games this year were just absolute great games for the Patriot League. So I feel that the game itself doesn't get enough credit, really. American and Navy have been great games.